Welcome to State of the Offense. In this video, we will look into the fantasy football implications for the Titans-Saints game on Sunday. Ryan Tannehill is trying to bounce back from an injury-plagued 2022. The Titans have been interviewing for his replacement the last two draft seasons, so Tannehill has a bit of career pressure to deal with right now. The Titans' offensive line is possibly the worst in the NFL, and Tannehill will have to evade some talented pass rushers from the Saints. Tannehill has an excellent trio of options with DeAndre Hopkins, Treylon Burks, and Chig Okonkwo. If Tannehill can keep the offense in manageable down and distance situations, the potential for a good game is there, but I don't trust the Titans' offensive line, and I don't believe they will be able to effectively block the Saints in the Superdome. Ryan Tannehill is my quarterback 31. Derrick Henry is still a one-of-a-kind weapon at running back. The Titans did draft Tulane's Tyjae Spears this spring, so Henry might have a lighter workload going into 2023. King Henry will test the Saints' new defensive linemen, but the Saints have some of the best linebacker play in the league with Demario Davis and Pete Werner. Derrick Henry is a must-start in fantasy football, but I only rank him as my running back 19 in Week 1. The Titans have two physically imposing wide receivers with DeAndre Hopkins and Treylon Burks. The Saints probably match Marshawn Lattimore onto Hopkins for a premier matchup of elite players. Paulson Adebo will probably draw Burks, who has a size and strength advantage that will be hard for Adebo to handle. I think that the overall team defense of the Saints should be able to limit the Titans' passing game with the quality of the pass rush and quality play from the two safeties. I rate Hopkins as my wide receiver 50 and Burks as my wide receiver 79. Chig Okonkwo had a late breakout last year as a rookie. Okonkwo will face some talented linebackers and safeties from the Saints. He may be targeted a decent amount if Ryan Tannehill is throwing short most of the day. Chig Okonkwo is my tight end 35. There has been an overabundance of optimism around new quarterback Derek Carr in New Orleans. Carr is a solid pro like Tannehill, but he should be better protected than Tannehill in this game. The Saints have a lot of talent on offense with a lot of veterans who know the system. If Derek Carr can't win with this group, then the Saints will lose a golden opportunity as a franchise. I think that Carr's debut in New Orleans will just be okay. He's not a runner from the quarterback position, so all of his fantasy value will be tied to his passing stats. I rank Derek Carr as my quarterback 20. The Saints have been dealing with injuries to most of their running backs, and Alvin Kamara is suspended for 3 weeks, but Jamal Williams will have to carry the full load in the backfield. The Saints' offensive line will struggle with the Titans' front, and rushing yards will be hard to come by. I think that the Saints' offense will rely more on the passing game against Tennessee. Jamal Williams is my running back 26. At wide receiver, the Saints enjoy their greatest advantage against the Titans. Sean Murphy-Bunting and Christian Fulton will have long days trying to cover Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. The over-under on this game is only 41 points, and the Saints are 3-point favorites. So I think that the catches and yards will be there, but touchdowns won't come easy. Olave is my wide receiver 33, and Michael Thomas is my wide receiver 44. Rashid Shaheed missed most of camp, so I don't expect much from him. The Saints' current tight end group is possibly the best three-man unit team has ever had, with Juwan Johnson, Foster Moreau, and Jimmy Graham. The Titans are strong at safety and linebacker, so I don't think that any one tight end will stand out, but I have a feeling that either Moreau or Graham will score this week. I would like to rate Juwan Johnson higher than my tight end 22 this week, but I think that this will be the other guy's week at tight end. Foster Moreau is my tight end 32. I think that Moreau will get plenty of snaps in this game and possibly score a touchdown in a heartfelt homecoming back to Louisiana. If you like today's coverage of the Titans-Saints game, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.